can change anything and make it better. Together now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you an idea that I got from Jessica Braun, and she's somebody that I watch and I have watched for a long time. I believe her channel once was named Jam Beauty 89 or something similar to that. I will link her channel and her video down below. But she did this YouTube or YouTuber tag. And the reason that I wanted to do it is because I was so intrigued to listen to the answers that she gave. It's interesting to know people's reasons behind their channel and why they started it and all the information about being a YouTuber and what your opinion is on certain videos and those sorts of things. So, since I'm making 0 cents right now, if you'd like to hear the tag questions and my answers to those and also the people that I tag, please keep watching. Alright, so we've got 10 questions here, and I will try to not be as verbose as I ordinarily am, but I'm not making any promises. Other than, I promise I will check my teeth for lipstick 871 times during this video. The very first question is, what are your favorite videos to watch? My favorite videos to watch are actually makeup videos. I do enjoy watching people apply makeup. I enjoy hearing people explain what they're using and how they're using it. I love learning from other people. I love get ready with me videos because I think that's a really good way to learn about somebody else and get to know somebody. Just seeing the products that they use and seeing them in action. I think that's the best gauge of a product, is watching somebody use it and how it applies and what it looks like. And so my favorite videos are actual makeup tutorials, get ready with me. Those types of videos are my very favorite. The next question, number 2, is what are your favorite videos to film? I think my favorite videos to film are the same as my favorite videos to watch. I really enjoy actually teaching about the way that I put on my makeup. I love talking about products. I love just sitting and chatting while I'm putting on makeup, like I'm sitting there talking to a girlfriend or a boyfriend, a male friend, about makeup. And that is, in essence, what I actually am doing. I'm talking to people who geek out on makeup as much as I do. And so I love doing tutorials. I love experimenting and doing makeup discovery videos where I just sit down with some products and see what I come up with. And most of the time it turns out good. Sometimes it doesn't, but it's still a learning experience and it's still a creative expression. And so that's really what I'm about when I'm making a video, is expressing myself creatively through makeup. And so I love tutorials, get ready with me's. Those are my favorite to film. Number 3, what are your least favorite videos to watch? You know, it's funny because there's kind of like a double-edged answer to this. My least favorite videos are gossip and drama channels. But at the same time, sometimes I like to watch those, even though the whole time I'm watching them, I'm saying, this is so not nice. If this were me, I would be offended or hurt. And so I've actually just kind of stopped watching them because I'm like, if somebody was speculating on my life or making accusations about me or taking a situation that they don't know all of the story about and making a speculation on that, I would be offended and my feelings would be hurt. And so I think those are my least favorite videos to watch, and I've really just strayed away from them. I will admit there were times that I got caught up in the drama and I wanted to know what happened. You know, the titles and the thumbnails are very clickbaity, and so I'm always kind of intrigued to go see what they're talking about. But at the same time, again, if it were me, it would be very hurtful, and so I don't need to participate in something that is being created to potentially be hurtful to another person, especially someone who is on YouTube and doing the same thing that I'm doing. What is your favorite part of the beauty community? That's number 4. My favorite part of the beauty community is the community. When I first found out that there was a beauty community on YouTube, that there were people that geeked out on makeup the way that I did, that there were other people like me, I couldn't believe it. It's like, the angels were singing. I'm like, all of a sudden, there's this huge community of people that love the same thing that I love, and they talk about it, and they film videos about it, and there's all this stuff to watch and all this stuff to learn. It just opened up this new world to me, and obviously I became part of it because I loved it so much. I have met, through the internet, so many people that I wouldn't have met otherwise. There are some really beautiful, genuine people out there, supportive, encouraging, wonderful people out there in the community that I wouldn't have run across otherwise, and I'm so very thankful for that. So my favorite part is the people that I have met, and just the fact that we've got this kindred spirit about makeup, and somebody else in the world understands me, even when probably the people around me who probably get sick to death of hearing about makeup do understand, but I don't think they geek out on it the way that I do. So I really love the people in the actual community. Number 6, what motivated you to start your channel? Well, I've kind of already answered this. Mostly creative and artistic expression. I'm a very artistic person, a very creative person. I always have been. My whole life I've written poetry and stories and drawn and colored and painted and all those things. And I really love music as artistic expression. Unfortunately, I'm not musically inclined or talented, but I do very much appreciate it in other people who are. So what motivated me is I had all this creativity, all these things that were important to me, makeup, hair, all that stuff. That's the reason why I became a licensed cosmetologist, because I've always loved it. I had no idea the extent that I would get into it, but once I found this community, I was like, man, I so want to be a part of this. And it took me a long time to make the decision. I talked about it for a really long time. I contemplated it for a really long time. I thought about the pros and cons, the wonderful community, but then, you know, the other side of it that I'll be talking about in another question, wasn't sure that I wanted to subject myself to it. But I finally just said, you know what, Sherri, either do it or don't do it, but quit talking about it. If you're going to do it, take the plunge, take the leap. And that was the initial beginning part, artistic and creative expression. But an underlying thing for me would be a message or a different perspective to give to other people. Just who I am, sharing who I am. I think a lot of that is the fact that for the majority of my life, I was very ashamed of who I was and very withdrawn and hidden, and whatever the people saw on the exterior of me was a front. And I think once I gave up on that and finally put that behind me and started being proud of who I was and wanting to share myself with the world, I think this just became my vessel and my outlet for that. It's like, okay, I've accepted who I am. I love who I am. So now I feel encouraged to show everybody else. And hopefully, you know, not everybody's going to like you, but I found a lot of people who do. And so, you know, initially that is what motivated me to start my channel. And of course, I mean, obviously makeup. I mean, that's a given, right? Who most inspires you on YouTube? There are so many people. There are so many smaller channels that I really love. And if I sat here and listed them all, it would take me 2 hours. And I don't want to exclude anyone. The majority of my friends, my actual friends on YouTube, are have channels about the same size as mine. And I love all of them for very different reasons. And they all inspire me. All of them. So if I come to your channel and I comment on your channel, I'm inspired by you. If I've ever given you a compliment or left a comment or given you a like, I'm inspired by you. So if that's you, I'm inspired by you. As far as the larger YouTube channels or people that got me into the community to begin with, this will come as no surprise. Emily Noel 83. I love her because she's genuine. Her channel is so informative. I can trust her with her recommendations. I enjoy that we are kind of on the same wavelength makeup wise, and so if she likes something, 99% sure I'm going to like it. And I just love her personality. She's funny, she's quirky, she says little offhand things that most people maybe wouldn't even catch but make me laugh out loud. I look forward to her videos every single time they're up. I'm like, stop everything, drop everything, let me go watch Emily. I've been watching her for so long that I literally feel like I know her. I know about her family. I know about her history. She's just a wonderful person, and I so enjoy her channel. And I just recently started a series on my channel called Emily Noel 83 Made Me Buy It, because 75% of my collection were recommendations by her, and I could do multiple looks, like entire looks, with the things that she inspired me to buy. Another is Stephanie Nicole. I really love her videos because they are no nonsense, very informative. If she gives a review of a product, then I know for sure that what she's saying is spot on, totally the truth, unbiased. And so when I'm unsure about buying a product, I go and check her review first, her and Emily. It's like, what did they think of it? Is it all hype? Is it a product that everybody is, being paid to say is good, but really isn't? They've saved me from a lot of uninformed and not very smart purchases. And so I really appreciate that. I like her personality. And I really love how, and I've probably already just said this, but how informative her channel is. She goes into products in depth as far as, the contents of the products, where they're made, how much they are per gram, all those things. And she does such an excellent job of that. That's why I never do any of that on my channel, because she's got it covered. She does a great job. That very much inspires me. Both of these people inspire me because they haven't sold out. And I've seen people that I very much respected very much sell out. And it's like they change into a different person. They morph into some cookie cutter plastic version of themselves. And it was their genuineness before that I loved. So once that goes, I'm not that interested anymore. And I'm definitely not that inspired. As far as straight up makeup is concerned, I really still very much am inspired by Jaclyn Hill. She was one of the first people that I watched. She's super talented with makeup, and I love to watch her do makeup. Another one that I'm very inspired by makeup-wise is Ann Nook. And I don't know that very many people know about her, but she is absolutely incredible. And every time I see a look by her, I sit there and watch it just mesmerized, because I don't know how she does it. She's super talented. If you haven't seen her videos, check it out. I have her linked in my description box every day, so if you're interested in her. Another one is Denislava Makeup. I love her just because she's absolutely adorable, so cute and beautiful, and she does great makeup, really good tutorials, and her channel is very much focused on makeup. And she's the one that taught me the glitter glue trick, and she maybe wasn't the first person to ever do that, but she's the one that I saw do that. Gosh, I could go on and on. Very recently, I've started watching Raw Beauty Christie. I really like her for the same reason. No nonsense, honest reviews. She's not a sellout. She's super talented with makeup, especially like Halloween makeup. She was on the NYX Face Awards. She was like the top finalist. She was in the top 6. Super talented, and I'm very inspired by her artistically. Watching some of those looks that she did for the NYX Face Awards, they were absolutely breathtakingly amazing. And so I could go on and on. I'm going to stop because I could go on and on. But those are some of the few that kind of inspired me to start my channel, and I kind of emulate my channel into a combination of all of the things that these people do, because that's what drew me into the beauty community, and that's what's kept me here, are these real, authentic, genuine people who have a heart for makeup and have a heart for the people that are watching them talk about makeup. And so I really love those people, and they'll all be linked below. Number 8, number one thing you would change about the I would change the fact that I can't read or talk when I'm filming. Number 8, number 1 thing you would change about the YouTube beauty community. Again, I think I've already answered this question. It really bothers me when people are sellouts. It bothers me when the potential to make money will influence somebody into being less than honest or hyping up a product that really isn't that great because, you know, they got sent on a trip to Timbuktu by a brand, and now all of a sudden all those products are their very favorite products. You know, would I go on a trip to Bora Bora if it was offered to me? Probably, because when else would I have that opportunity? Probably never. If a brand offered for me to, you know, collab with them or something, would I do that? I'm pretty sure I would. Not because I would be excited about making money, but because I would be excited about learning about the actual process of making makeup, how it's formulated. I'm fascinated by that, but have no means of actually ever seeing it done. So those would be my inspirations behind saying yes to something like that, is seeing the inner workings of something that I spend so much money and time dealing with and investigating and learning about. So people selling out, though, the point that you can't go to their channel and trust that what they're saying is the truth because it's sponsored by somebody or because it's, you know, they're getting paid a ton of money for pushing this product. I'm going to sound like I'm on both sides of the coin here, and I kind of am. I think it's not the actual act of collabing or the act of going on a brand trip that's the problem. I think it is the heart behind it. Is it because you want to learn? Is it because you want to find out and learn about people who are in an industry that you're fascinated by? Or is it because you're thinking, I'm going to get a ton of free stuff, I'm going to get you know, mentioned on their website, I'm going to get exposure? You know, is it for selfish reasons or is it for the sake of learning? I think there's a big difference. Number 9, number 1 advice for other creators, new people starting out a channel. I'm going to have to think about that one for a minute. I've heard everybody say this, but it's true. Be who you are. Don't try to be like everybody else. Don't try to put on a front of what you think somebody wants to see. Let us see you raw. Let us see who you are. Let us see that you're like me and you can't speak English 94% of your video. You have more blooper reels than you do actual footage. You know, show us who you are. For me, value is in transparency. Value is in being genuine, being authentic, being who you are, not trying to, you know, like I said, I try to emulate other channels because I have so much love and respect for those people. And what drew me into their channel, I would hope would draw somebody into my channel, not because I'm trying to copy off of them, but because I respect what they're doing. And so, you know, it's like a mentorship almost. It's like that's a, you know, somebody that I respect. Not necessarily like a hero, but sort of like that. I see them and I respect what they do. And so obviously I want people that watch my channel to respect what I do. The time that it takes, the investment of money and time that it takes to do this, even when nobody's watching. Even when 5 people watch, I want to be the same person when 5 people watched as I am if 10,000 people were watching. And so be who you are and stay who you are. Have values, have morals about what you're doing. People are watching. People are making decisions to spend their hard-earned money based on what you're saying. And so be real, be authentic, be yourself. Don't force you know, something that you think somebody else wants you to do out into the public as who you are, because nobody can maintain that forever. And as for me, I have a really good fake detector, and I don't want fake. I want real, genuine, authentic, real people who show me who they really are, who are transparent and say, here I am, take me or leave me, and do that. I, for one, will watch your channel if you do that. The other stuff, you know, I'm just getting further and further away from the fakes. I can't deal with the fakes in real life, and I can't deal with the fakes on YouTube. So hopefully that answered that question. And the last question is number 10. What do you love about YouTube as a whole? I love that there is a platform for real people to get in front of a camera and to broadcast themselves out to the world. Where else would that happen? Where else would that happen for free? Where else would that happen where you actually have the opportunity to maybe make enough of a living to be able to continue to invest back into your channel, and no money, you know, not every single dime is coming out of your pocket. It's an opportunity. And not everybody's channel is going to blow up. I might be under 500 for the life of my YouTube channel. And that's okay with me, as long as the people that are there because they like me and respect me and trust my judgment and my suggestions. It doesn't have to be big. It's all about quality, not quantity with me. And so as a whole, I just love that this platform is available. I will say that I don't so much love the changes that have been taking place, because I think there have been some situations that have become kind of cutthroat competition. And, you know, with my students, I tell them all the time, you're not competing against each other. You're competing with yourself. So try to do better every day for yourself. Try to do a little bit better tomorrow than you did today. If you can do 10 math problems today, try tomorrow to do 11. But don't work hard to try to get to 15 just because the guy next door got 15. That's the way I feel about this community. It's like everybody has something valuable to offer. Everybody. There's something unique and special about every single human being. And if you have the courage to put yourself out there the way that we have, the people that are doing YouTube, you know, that's a special thing, and it's a special opportunity. And I, for one, am very grateful for it, most of all because of all the incredible people that have come to my channel, that I've met, the people that I've collabed with, the people that I've had, you know, personal conversations with. I so love the networking possibility of all these different people in all different parts of the world coming together to share interests, to, you know, just share ourselves with the world. And I think that's the coolest thing. I love that I had this opportunity to do this, and I'm really having a blast and a half doing this. If you can't tell by the look on my face and the sound of my voice, whenever I'm doing a video, I absolutely love this. I love every part of it. And I don't see where I won't always be doing this, because it's just too much fun, and there are just too many cool people to meet and to interact with, and it's a blast. I love it. I just want to really quickly too, before I finish, remind you that this tag was first seen by me on Jessica Braun's channel. Jam Beauty 89, I believe, was her initial channel name. So below in the info box, there will be her video and also her channel. So if you haven't checked her out, go check her out. I should have included her in the list of people that inspire me, because she is also very genuine, very trustworthy, you know, hasn't sold out, all those things that I love about authentic YouTubers. And so please go check her out and give her some love. Now, for as who I'm going to tag for this video. First of all, I'm going to leave it open because there are so many people that you can't just think of on the fly. And I don't want to leave anybody out, but I do want to give specific people, because these are the people that have frequented my channel, and I want to hear all the answers to the questions that I just answered. I'm curious what their answers are. And so I'm going to list some people. I'll probably come back and list some more people after I remember who I've forgotten. I might put some annotations of people, but the combination or the accumulate, that's not even the right word. See, what I'm talking about. Can't speak English. The group as a whole, I will list down below. I want you to do this tag if you're inspired to do it, if you want to do it, if you think it's going to be interesting and that your viewers would like to watch it, and I'd like you to do it if you have time. If this is going to be a burden, or this is going to be something that's going to cut into time with your family or something else that's more important, then don't feel obligated just because I tagged you, but I'm still going to tag you anyway. So, tag. All right, these are the people off the top of my head. Gonz Girl Denny, Sarah K, Amy Lynn, Sabrina the MakeupMom, LalaBad Lands. See, I told you that I was going to draw a blank. Kathy, which is Kittykat Loves Makeup. We could sit here with the Jeopardy theme playing for 6 hours, or we can just stop and I will list everybody that I want to tag in the description box and on an annotation at the end of this video. So if you'd love to do it and I didn't say your name, please don't be offended or hurt, because yeah, this is my third video of the day and my brain is done. So I'll list everybody down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the answers were at least meaningful to you, or that you were at least a little bit curious about what I was going to say. And I can't wait to hear everybody else's answers, because I think this is a really cool tag. I don't do a lot of tags because I just don't. But I do tags that I think are meaningful and things that I would like to hear from other people. So all that big ginormous explanation to say, thank you for being here. I really appreciate your time. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe before you go. And until next time, take care and God bless. Bye, guys.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like it dances. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything